We are going to use United States Supreme Court landmark decisions as a link throughout the entire semester long study of government. So the way we're going to do this is I've listed here 23 Supreme Court decisions, all landmark decisions. If you look here, this explains them. So it's like a study guide. In a minute here, I will show you two things. I will show you a blend space that has a link to short 3 to 5 minute videos with each of these decisions. And I will show you, so each of these decisions has a short video, and I will show you a study guide that is open. And you take notes on the study guide on each of these decisions. These decisions are based around different topics. Since we began the study of government with the 14th Amendment and the ensuing civil rights movement, 6 of them, Plessy versus Ferguson, as you can see right here, Dred Scott, Brown v. Board, Browder versus Gale. These guys are Loving versus Virginia. These are relative to the civil rights movement. There are 6, Tinker versus Des Moines, New Jersey versus TLO, West Side Community versus Merzen, Verona Schools, and Santa Fe Schools. These deal with teenagers and your rights within the school systems and challenges to the Supreme Court. There is a dozen others that are thrown in that deal with general rights, human rights, and citizens' rights under the Constitution. USA versus Wong Kim Ark, the Korematsu decision, Texas versus Johnson, DC versus Heller, Citizens United, Obergefell versus Hodges. So what you got is you've got a wide range of different Supreme Court decisions, landmark decisions to land on. And we will touch on these as we go through the entire semester. So if you look at this, it's going to be up to you to use your study guide as a tool to organize yourself. We'll use the court cases as a basis for discussion. We will use them for quizzes throughout the course of the semester, and there'll be a link from beginning to end. Then what we will do in the final is we will move to the Supreme Court decisions only. And we will do a final exam that's based on the Supreme Court decisions, only those of these 23 that we have comfortably discussed. And I will let you know which one of those we have comfortably discussed. And so that's the overview of it. Now take a look at this. Like here is USA versus Kim Wong Ark. And this is about birthright citizenship. So if you look at this thing right here, this is the format that they'll all be in. So you have one page, landmark Supreme Court decision. You have it all blank. It will be in a spiral notebook that you will bring to class every day. And when we talk about USA versus Wong Kim Ark, 1898, this is the citizenship where Wong Kim Ark was a Chinese American. He was born in, I think it was San Francisco. This was during the Chinese Exclusion Act. It was a real anti-Chinese time in the United States. And he went to China, came back, and was not allowed into the country because they said he was Chinese. Well, he had birthright citizenship. And this challenges the notion that you don't have birthright citizenship. And this is the one issue that covers that. So we'll take notes on it. Case notes right here, you see, boom, boom, boom. We'll take case notes. You can write whatever you want on the case notes. You have this whole space to write notes. Now, what you don't do is you don't case summary until you got it. Once you got it, you case summary in your own words. This is an overview on what you think this case means, its implications. And so I think you kind of leave that as a place where I don't understand this yet. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Aha, I've got it. And so you have 23 of these things. So you have Brown v. Board. You have Miranda versus Arizona. Let's look at Miranda versus Arizona. So here's Miranda versus Arizona. And I've given you right here, you can see I've given you what the main topic of it is. You have the right to remain silent. And again, case notes right here, case summary. These are all listed in order in a spiral. And then you have this thing here to link to. So if you look, it is landmark Supreme Court cases in order, all of the ones that are listed on the other paper. And I've gone through the internet and I've looked hard for what I think to be the best 3 to 5 minute video that goes with it. So here's Miranda versus Arizona. Oh, and I don't think, I'm not going to be able to, while I'm doing this, play it. But, oh yeah, I am right here. Okay, let's go down here and boom.
You've probably noticed how many times TV police officers say, "You have the right to remain silent." This is called a Miranda warning. But have you ever wondered why that happens all the time?
So there you go. And so you go to that one. If you went to Loving versus Virginia, these are different sources.
On July 11th, 1958, at 2 a.m., a county sheriff entered the home of Virginia couple Richard and Mildred Loving, forced them out of their bed, and placed them under arrest. Their crime? Interracial marriage. This is the story of Loving versus Virginia. And
so this is going to help you stay organized. I really think this will be a good way. I've looked for a long time on how to best deal with the final exam in government. I think this is the best way to do it. We will cover what we can cover. And then you can take notes and carry this